Waste mine.
Yeah, that's not a nice guy. But clearly Johnson doesn't like me anymore. So how do you deal with a knee in a fight, or how do you take control when someone stands in front of you? Keep watching. So one of our most popular videos has been how to deal with someone standing in your face, basically trying to start a fight. I mentioned how you stand. One of the key things I said was that you stand to the side in an ideal fashion, but the most important thing is that you've got to have a leg forward. So if you review the video, check the video out, you'll see the comments on that. Now, some of the feedback we've had, which has been absolutely great by the way, thank you very much, is that the guy's going to knee you in the groin because you're so close. It's very difficult for someone to knee me in the groin. First reason, I have a leg forward. So if he tries to knee me in the groin, I can knee him back, try to knee, or I can get my leg up. Or most importantly, if he tries to knee, well, I can knee and knee back anyway, so I've got an element of control. Noted that he kneed with that leg. If he knees with the other leg, it's exactly the same. Okay, same response. Now, here's the great thing about kneeing and being at close range. Sometimes you'll think that because you're quite close, you can't see the knee. Well, the great thing is you can. Because for him to knee me, can you knee me please? He has to lean back slightly. And that gives me this visual indication as you knee, bang, to actually press. So it's very easy to deal with knees at close range. But let's ramp it up a little bit more. Because as you know on our channel, we like real detail. It's very different though if he grabs your clothes and knees you, or grabs your head and knees you. So we're going to go through in the next coming sections how to deal with the guy grabbing your clothes and kneeing you, and how to deal with him grabbing your head and kneeing you. So keep watching. So the guy can grab my clothes and knee me, of course he can. So he grabs hold of my clothes, he throws a knee, and the response will be exactly the same as it would be against the headbutt. Ignore the hands, because the hands are tied up, but frame against the upper part of the body. Now if he grabs hold of me and I frame against the upper part of the body, notice how I trap the arms at the same time, it kills his balance, it makes it really hard for him. The defense is the same, I've got one leg forward, I'm not standing like this, I can still turn and cover my waist, cover my groin in other words, but the good thing is, because I'm in this position, if he tries to knee me, I can pull him around, off balancing, knee him back myself, keep control and keep the pressure on, and stamp as well. Because what I'm doing is I'm capitalising on the fact that he's tied his arms up into my body and he's trying to knee me. So it's a good way to frame. What we're going to look at next is when the guy clinches with you, grabs hold of your neck. Keep watching. So more often than not, the guy can grab your head, or is more likely to grab your head. So if he grabs your head and starts to knee into you and pull your regular head down, what you don't want to ever do is drop your head. Because if you drop your head with someone's clenching on your knee, you're just going to essentially get your head to where they want it to go, straight onto their knee. So the most important thing to do is to get posture, is to get your head up. So when the guy clinches your knee, you want to try to get your spine straight and your head up. But to do that, if he pulls down and he's striking with the knee, you want to block the hip. So essentially you hit, but you hit with energy. Because as he goes to grab, and you hit with energy, you can pull out elbow, hip, and hit. Or most importantly, which is what I prefer guys to do, is as we're clinching, hit to the body, hit to the body, hit to the body, elbow, and elbow over the top. So it's really important you gain control of the arms. Remember, gaining control of the arms gives you the option to fight, but most importantly, and this is the key thing, you don't drop your head. Now, sometimes what might happen is that doesn't work. In the case that it doesn't work because he has broken your posture, use your elbows. If you're like this and he's elbowing, he's leaning in, you can elbow into, literally drive your elbows into his knees. So as he's coming in, he's actually hitting the point. Now, I like one other idea just to finish on. It works quite nicely. It doesn't work with everybody, but when you're struggling, you're clinching the guy, and your knee comes up, is to grab hold of the knee and pass it past you. I like this. The reason why I like it is because I can dump the guy on the floor, I can grab hold of the side of his trousers, especially if we're struggling, and then I can push it past, jam him, or if we're in an open space where I can't jam him, essentially I can just throw him on the ground. I'm not going to do that here because it's not pleasant, but it's a nice one. It works because the guy's on one leg. Hopefully you're enjoying our videos. Keep watching. Please subscribe. feel free to leave comments. Apart from that, have a great day.